When we were at Darden studying to get our MBAs, we fell in love with Charlottesville. I mean, it offers everything. You have wineries, you have mountains for hiking, you have breweries, you've got an amazing restaurant scene, you have an amazing art scene, and just a beautiful city with an awesome community. Ultimately, if we couldn't find jobs here, we were going to make our own jobs. We were going to create a brand that we can stay in Charlottesville. We love the city so much. Rhoback was our ticket to staying in this beautiful city. Whenever we have visitors, our first stop is the downtown mall. It's iconic, especially that Paramount blade. It just signifies, and it's the imagery of Charlottesville in my head.
The Paramount was a big theater and a new kind of theater when it opened in Charlottesville.
It was the era of movie palaces, and as you can honestly tell, it is a palatial place, and it served as a place for people to come and escape, come see movies, and enjoy just this beautiful space.
The idea behind the construction of it was to integrate some of the specifics about the Charlottesville area.
They constructed it in just under a year and really stayed true to the local architecture and style of the area. There's a lot of Jeffersonian type themes as well as Art Nouveau. They were really focused on the community. We have a very unique Paramount from the one across the state in Kentucky or another one in Pennsylvania, or the Paramount in Oakland is totally different than this one.
To me, it looks like and feels like a bit of a time machine. So you're walking into something that you know is older than you, that has seen a history that's longer than you. And when you dig into the history of the theater, some of these names are really inspiring. You're in a place that has seen the likes of Duke Ellington, the Dalai Lama, Diana Ross, Gladys Knight, Tony Bennett. And these are just the live performers that have been on stage. And there are many, many more.
There was a fire right next door that closed the Paramount in 1974. In the 90s, there was a group dedicated to saving the Paramount, and thankfully they did renovate the theater and bring the crown jewel back to the downtown mall.
Since the Paramount Theater reopened its doors in 2004, we have served as a place for the community to come and enjoy live events, lectures, broadcasts, classic movies, and of course we're excited after a 2-year hiatus to be welcoming kids back to the Paramount Theater again for arts education.
When we wanted to create a Charlottesville polo, we knew that one of the most iconic images in the city was the Paramount blade. And what better way to represent the city than to include this imagery on our polo?
I think it makes a lot of sense for this kind of collaboration. I think we have different stories, but I think we have similar ones in that we both originated from Charlottesville. I think we want to represent the best of Charlottesville, and I think we want to make people proud of Charlottesville.
When I saw the creative for the first time, I was just so excited, and I thought it was so beautifully executed. It's this sort of mixture of all the best things that Charlottesville has to offer.
We wanted to work some of the most iconic images of Charlottesville into the design. So of course that includes the Paramount blade on the downtown mall. We have grapes, obviously, tons of vineyards, breweries. One thing I always remember seeing going to business school in the morning were those hot air balloons. You just know you're heading into fall when you see those flying in the sky. Of course, the Blue Ridge Mountains are absolutely beautiful here.
The closer you get to it, the more interesting it becomes. And I think it's a great representation of Charlottesville.
It's really exciting that we could partner with the Paramount, especially because we could donate 20% of sales to the Paramount. We are in a city that cares so deeply about the arts and music. Protecting that is so important to us.
I love collaboration. It defines what community really is. Coming together of ideas and supporting each other as we were neighbors. And I really feel that between Rhoback and the Paramount, and I love that about it.
Just speaks volumes to the type of community of businesses that we have here in Charlottesville. We're looking out for one another. We want people to visit Charlottesville and enjoy all that it has to offer. And there's just no better way to do that and to promote that type of sentiment without the types of collaborations like this.
I want to say thank you to the folks at Paramount for collaborating with Rhoback. It is so special, and we are so honored that the Paramount, which has such amazing deep roots in Charlottesville, has agreed to partner with us. Charlottesville is such a historical town, and I know that we're still writing our own history, but we consider the city of Charlottesville as a huge part of our story and our beginnings. We are so excited, and we strive to continue to give back to this community that has already given us so much.